What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously on the search for Ciri. Everybody died. Everybody. My wife, my child. They're gone. And I couldn't do anything.
Why?
Whatever you've come here for, there's nothing left.
Sheeny's not prepared that. It's Katie.
Isadora.
Aww.
Remember
Well,
that in
it-
2 sessions' time.
We'll be back. Never be seen again.
We'll be back.
She's out back. She burst.
We'll be back. Here, where are you going? It's delightful in here.
Ladies'
Feed
room.
Luna.
Oh, feed Luna. All
Now
right.
it sounds like we're fucking.
I don't need to roll a deception on that. And you see
I don't think it could get any worse.
You see a beautiful woman standing at the doorstep talking to two common folk. So as a recap, you entered the village of Mudclops and met the delightful inhabitants of this very happy village. The talk was that they're happy because they have a witch that helps them yield their crops
With
for the
beautiful
year
ruby
with
slippers.
donations. And you found the location of the witch, and two of you, Velimir and Ren, you've gone to go and meet with the witch, while Dimdish remained in the tavern having a raucous time with the inhabitants of Mudclops. So you walk out into the opening and you see before you this beautiful light-haired woman standing at her beautiful cottage covered in flowers. It's real fairy tale-esque. And you see she was having a conversation with two villagers who have turned away, and they're now walking back towards you. They look very happy, though. The witch, she looks up and sees the two of you and walks back into her cottage again.
That's more like it.
Excuse me.
The door is already closed.
I'm running.
Okay.
I'll carry on strolling. I'm not gonna.
Okay. So, Ren, you get to the door first.
I'm going to knock softly. I'm not going to bang, 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 bang.
There is no reply.
Is there a letterbox?
No, there is no letterbox. There
Is
is
there a
no.
keyhole?
We established quite early on in this game that there's no postcodes.
Is there a keyhole?
No, there is not. No.
Is there a window?
There are windows dotted around.
Cool. Closest window. I'm going to it. I'm
Yep.
looking through and being like, excuse me.
Okay, so you look through the. Give me a perception.
Like a peeping Tom.
Oi! 16.
Yeah, so you look through the window and you can see into part of the cottage. It's very pretty inside, very pristine. You see the kitchen area and you can see lots of utensils hanging up and lots of jars of different herbs and spices and everything on racks. But that's all you see in the kitchen. It looks like a normal kitchen. Obviously somebody who owns quite a lot of supplies and bits and pieces like that, but it's a normal kitchen.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the door.
Yep.
And knock again, but slightly louder. And also shout, excuse me again.
By this point, you've arrived at the front of the cottage.
You literally just scared everyone.
I was watching him, so I knew it was coming.
I was more worried about the code.
You receive no reply.
I want to try on the door.
And the door opens.
Perfect.
And you can walk into the cottage.
Excuse me.
There is no reply.
God, it's like having
I
the
don't
Jehovah's
know your
Witnesses
name.
come down here.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
I don't know
This
your
don't
name,
be
but
twat.
where are you?
There is no reply.
I'm just gonna poke around the house. I'm,
Okay.
I'm literally just
Yeah,
gonna.
give me an investigation check, both of
I
you.
am gonna go dart to the room and just see if there is a body.
This house is very slightly larger than the normal villages. There's more than 2 rooms in this one. There's
Nat
probably about
20.
4. A natural 20
21.
and a 21. So I'll say the both of you, Ren will have a little bit more additional because it's a nat. But the both of you, you wander around the house and it looks like a very beautiful, pristine cottage. And it has everything in it that you'd expect. It has elegant furniture in there as well. Real high upper market sort of interior. And you walk into another room and it has an altar in it. And on the altar sits some candles and some books. And you sort of browse through it, and then you see a silver skull sitting on the side. Ren, with a natural 20, as a sorceress, you know that this silver skull is significant because it activates portals.
Suspicious. I'm going to touch it.
And nothing happens when you do. You are aware that these portals are only activated by the person who creates them, the sorceress who has put the spell into the object, or by somebody who is granted access.
I wasn't trying to start a portal. My suspicion was if I touch her stuff, she might turn up.
Is there a kitchen?
There is a kitchen.
I saw
Cool,
the
I'm
kitchen.
going to go find food and sit down.
Okay.
I'm literally going to kick my feet up.
Okay.
Are there any meats?
There are. She's
yeah.
got a
Can
full
I-
pantry.
Can I have a couple of turkey legs?
You hoe down on some meats.
Fucking done. I'm just going to put my feet up, kick.
Okay.
I am gonna keep touching stuff. And I'm gonna say out loud, I'm touching your stuff
I'm touching your stuff.
until you come see me.
I'm touching your stuff.
And you rummage around, and she doesn't have, as a sorceress, you would see that she doesn't look like she keeps her very expensive items
When
in this area.
we saw her,
Yes.
she turned around and went back in the house.
Yep.
What did she look like when she saw us? Like, what was her facial expression?
Nothing. Perhaps a smirk on her face as she turned and walked back inside, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Is there an upstairs?
There is not, no.
So it's just like a bungalow.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a cottage.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out of that room then and just wander around and see what I can find.
Nothing more.
There's no person here.
There is nobody here apart from the silver skull that you found.
I'm gonna threaten to fireball the place. Out loud. I'm not actually gonna do it. But I'm gonna threaten it.
Nothing happens.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna go sit with him and eat. Does she have any alcohol?
There are a few various chemicals laying around, mainly in the altar room.
Does she have any baked goods? As I know that people
She does.
give her
The
baked
pantry is full of various things.
goods. I'm gonna take some baked goods. 'Cause
You
I feel
can-
that might wind her up.
With a 20, you can sense that she's actually placed some spells on the food and drinks to make them last longer.
Is that the only spell she's
Yes.
making?
Ren, would you care to go get our partner in crime? And I will wait here if she turns up.
Can we smash cut to me still living it up?
Still living it up in the bar, on the table with
No,
various members of the
Can
community.
I be like dancing, kicking away, like laughing and joking and singing, and then I go, wait, where's my party?
Yep, you were... okay, yeah.
No,
so it's only
wait,
just dawned on
wait.
you.
Where's my party? Oh, I'll come back to him later. Hey!
My party's right here.
Yeah. There it
Okay,
is.
I'm gonna take one of the baked goods for the road,
Okay.
and I'll be like, I'll see you in a minute.
And
I'll
so
go
you
get
leave.
Dimdish.
You walk out, door closes behind you magically, and you leave.
I'm literally just going to eat meat and sit on this sofa.
Give me a
thing.
perception check.
Eat, meat, rave, repeat. Eat, meat.
9.
A 9. You hear the very faint hum coming from the altar room.
Is it gonna steer you away from your chicken?
I'm bringing the turkey with me.
So you pick up a chicken leg and you walk into the altar room.
I am going to wipe my hand on her sofa.
Okay.
So
You do. She has a throw on it, but that's fine.
That's fine.
You
That's
use
fine.
the whole
Ooh,
front.
I want a
back and
clean
face.
hand to touch her books and stuff.
Has
so.
she got
Okay.
like a plastic wrap on it?
It's a ran.
With your investigation with Ren, you recognise that the hum is coming from the silvered skull that Ren mentioned to you is a portal key.
If I get my ear close to it, does it sound like anything other than a hum?
Just a hum. Ren did define to you that it can be activated by a sorceress or somebody that she allows.
I also know you didn't teleport, and I'm not very wise. So, as my character, I will grab the skull and try and look under the bottom of it and give it a little wobble.
So you place a hand on the skull and suddenly you are no longer in the cottage.
Fantastic.
You are in a fairy tale forest.
Oh, your worst nightmare.
There are rabbits and squirrels running around.
No, there are food and
The
pies.
light is low, it's like dusk. And you can see up the flowered pathway a large covered area. And you hear a voice. It's about time you got here, Witcher. Come up.
I will take a bite of my turkey leg
Which you took with you. That's fine.
and walk up, I guess.
So you slowly climb this spiraled staircase around
Oh,
this.
God. Is she not going to throw her hair down, is she?
No.
Thank God.
And as you approach the top of the stairs, you see before you the naked form of the sorceress as she begins to climb into a large bath.
What was your favourite thing?
I
Naked
do
women and
love-
baths.
I love baths.
And cereal in the bath.
I will
Throwback.
swallow my bit of turkey.
Yes, dry swallow.
Why have you summoned me here?
'Tis you that has come looking for me, is it not?
No, I'm looking for someone else. You just happen to be along the way.
You happen to be the second Witcher that's come to find me. Geralt of Rivia came before.
Of course, Geralt came before. We all know he comes before. Nothing but come second, I do. If you could just give me the information you gave him, I will be on my way.
So you two seek Cirilla?
Yes, of course we do.
See, when Geralt asked me, I was surprised. He said that he thought that I had seen her. I have not. Cirilla is, as you know, really important. Important to the Lodge, important to us sorceresses, important to the world, and I haven't seen her.
That's not the information I've been given.
I have, however, heard rumours.
Oh,
A high
fucking
elf
rumors.
in a robe was looking for her as well, apparently, as you eat your chicken leg. I know the elf's location. I can take you to him. He seemed to be very interested in Cirilla as well.
Everyone is.
It so happens he possesses something that I'm looking for, so maybe we can do each other a favour.
And what is the exact exchange?
Oh, he merely holds a lantern that I require. That's all.
A lantern that does what?
I don't think I need to tell you that, Witcher.
Is she butt naked
Help
whilst
me
this is
find. She's
happening?
just floating around in the water now, naked. Help me find the lantern, and I'll help you find the information you require. A tit for tat.
Looks like tit for tit.
She gestures for you to join her in the water.
With the turkey leg.
Surely,
You know what? Now you've said it.
surely,
You son of a bitch.
surely, bathing in a river has been quite unbecoming, Witcher. Perhaps the warm waters here would be more inviting.
Then clearly you've never met a witcher. We are creatures of the wild. It's where we're at home.
Well, Geralt didn't seem to mind joining me.
No, of course he's not the slut.
She smiles. Ren, you arrive at the tavern and see Dimdish on the table dancing still.
I'm gonna try it.
Apparently, what the hell?
I've had a few.
It's morning prayer.
I've had a few by this point. Ren!
Do you want to come with me and come
No.
see?
No.
She's got an endless supply of stuff. This pretty woman.
So
You
is
can
this
look at.
fine gentleman
Yeah, but it's
behind-
free.
Hold on. Lads.
You gonna take the village?
Start a conga line.
No, leave your friends. Come on.
You think they'll disrespect the witch?
But he's the best of friends.
You can come back when we're done.
Alright.
You'll still be here.
Oh, we'll be here. Don't worry.
I love you
Exactly.
so much.
Right, come on.
Alright, Ren.
So a staggering Dimdish joins you as you make your way back to the
Is
cottage.
this when I've got to look after him because he's throwing up on the way?
He's just not steady on his feet.
Did you fuck the Witcher then?
No,
Well, damn, I guess.
Damn.
we've got to go see a witch.
Alright then, fair enough. What was going on earlier when
What
you
would you
both
like to be
made
doing?
up different stories?
I will
I'll tell you on the way.
get in the bath.
And so you derobe and get in the bath.
At a 16, my cock's got to be bigger than Geralt's. I was somewhat better.
Yeah, no, you rolled for
It's
Geralt.
very obvious that she is impressed.
Just whacks his way on the...
Well,
As I step over.
you had to be better in something than Geralt, she says as you climb in the bath.
Yeah.
I want you to have the turkey leg floating.
She-
Can't
Yeah.
get it wet.
She swims up behind you and starts washing your back.
I'm eating my turkey leg.
If I
It's
turn
welcomed.
Up, if I turn
I'm
up,
having a good time, but I'm eating my
having a
turkey
good
leg. Turkey in a bathtub.
You know what? This village is growing on me.
This is a Turkish bath right here.
a turkey spar.
The two of you eventually enter the cottage again, and you see no sign of Velimir.
Here, where is he?
I don't fucking know. Do I see a trail of chicken?
No, he was very careful to make sure he
Sherlock
ate.
Holmes it. There's grease over here. Now there's
Yeah.
some
There's a
trail
greasy
grease.
finger mark on the skull.
But the door would be open now to the
It is.
thing.
Oh, no.
No?
The skull still sits.
Do I?
Humming.
Like a porky.
So I can hear the humming.
You can.
Right. Follow me. We're
All
gonna go
right.
to the-
Oh,
we're gonna go.
oh, hold on. Let me grab one of these buns.
As you approach the skull, she turns to you while washing you. Seems your friends have arrived backing my home. Do we want them to enter?
They've seen me in worse positions.
Very well. You touch the skull,
Yeah.
and suddenly the two of you are transported, and you see before you a beautiful fairy tale cottage.
Can I?
I've seen that face
A
before.
Fairy tale forest before you.
Can I just flump? Like,
You can. And you see a spiraling staircase leading to this high positioned, like almost like a tower with an open top.
Right. I'm gonna shout and ask.
And you
Velimir,
hear
are you here?
I've got a mouthful of turkey.
there is no reply.
here, Ren. Where are we?
I don't know.
You're gonna let her wash you all over?
I gotta
She
stop.
does.
I'm gonna shout. Witch, are you here?
We're both upstairs.
All right.
If you wish to join.
I've really got to stop drinking. I think I'm in a
Yeah, because
magical
I don't think
fantasy
there's
land.
anything. Right, come on. You got to come up this spiral
All right,
staircase.
all right.
Come all over it.
It's not the going up that's the problem.
And you slowly both climb the staircase, and when you reach the top of the staircase, you see the giant bath before you, and you see two naked figures washing each other in the bath.
Eating
How the
turkey.
hell do I know he's naked?
Oh my god.
Can you roll an intelligence check for me?
Here, Witcher. Where'd you get the
13.
turkey leg?
You look at the woman a bit more closely because you only saw her from a distance very briefly before she stepped in the house. You recognise her.
Right.
This is Kira Metz.
Kira Met's my massive cock.
Lovely.
This is Kira Metz. She is from the Lodge of the Sorceresses. She was somewhat as powerful as Yennefer.
I'm going to fangirl over her. I'll be like, oh my god. Are you Kira Metz?
I imagine, right? She drops me instantly.
She doesn't she doesn't even look at you. Yes, I am, and you are
Your biggest fan.
I sense that you're a sorceress as well. Why do I not know you?
I'm not very good. So I became a doctor.
Would make sense. Would make sense.
Thanks.
All this time, she's just cleaning the Witcher while looking at you. And you're eating a turkey leg.
This is rather an awkward sight.
Turkey leg.
No.
Well, before this goes anywhere else, shall we to the cave?
Here, is she naked?
Cave? What, her cave?
The cave that the High Elf lives in, Witcher.
Oh, of course.
He seems disappointed.
I will just step out the bath. Step over.
You
Why
both
is it
climb
so
out,
long?
You both climb out the bath.
It's like an elephant's trunk.
It gets bigger every session, apparently.
It gets bigger as it gets warm.
It's canon, all right.
She waves her hand, and suddenly the two of you are dry and dressed again.
Thank God I
And
didn't
she
have to
looks
see that.
across all of you and she goes, "Shall we?" And she opens up a portal behind her.
Here, Ren.
Okay.
He had a massive cock, but tiny balls. You see that?
It's canon.
I actually... I tried not to look.
And so you all step through.
Like member berries.
And I will remember that for a while.
Before you is a cave entrance. You're not sure where you are, but all you have is Kira Metz stand there, and she gestures, and she's like, "As far as I'm aware, he lives in this cave.
Will there be trouble when I go get this lantern?
I don't sense anything."
I will walk over then and step into the cave.
And you walk into the cave. Do you follow?
Yes.
I will gingerly follow.
Okay, so you slowly
I mean, stumbly fall.
you make your way into the cave, and it's not very deep, and it opens up into a larger cavern, and you can see before you 4 statues and a placard on the wall.
What are the statues of?
There is a statue of a man. His head is slumped down, his shoulders are slumped, and it seems to be he's carrying a satchel on his back. The second statue is of a man. Again, the same man, except he's walking with pride. His chest is puffed out, his shoulders are back, his head is high, he looks confident. He's looking up at the sky, and above him is sunshine. You look to the third statue, and you see a man kneeling at a grave, sobbing. And you look to the fourth statue, and you see a man walking along the road, sword in hand, with a dog by his side.
How big are they? Are they man-sized?
Human-sized statues, and in front of each of them is a small...
Are they carved out of stone?
They are carved out of stone. There is a small fire in front of them, not lit.
And
Just a
Each
brazier.
of them.
A brazier? Brazier? Yeah, a brazier in front.
the plaque, where is it located?
It is in between. There's
The
two
middle
statues
two.
to the left of it, two statues
okay.
to the right of it.
And the plaque says...
So you go and read the plaque, and it says, "A man walks alone through life, closed off and miserable, until the day he finds his companion. Together they travel and adventure until the companion is lost. Once again the man must walk alone, but the memory of his companion stays strong in his heart."
Nothing else.
That's it.
And she's still there with us.
Kira is standing there.
What's all of this? What does this mean?
I have never been in here. It would seem that the High Elf has placed a puzzle of sorts.
Quick question. The hat you see on my head,
The colourful bobble hat, yes.
It talks to her.
it talks to me. Is there any way you can get it off my head?
I'm afraid it is magic far beyond mine.
But you're so powerful.
I'm sorry, there is nothing I can do.
God damn it.
Could we take her head off and then put it back on? Take the hat off and then put her head back on.
I'm going to
Should say man
decline
walks
that
alone, sorry.
offer. Going to decline the offer of taking my head off.
The hat possesses from what I can sense, a personality.
Yes.
Um,
He's very jealous of other hats,
It's not a good one.
and he controls what I do.
yes, I sense the jealousy, but I sense protection as well. It might do you good to keep him.
Right now, that does not feel correct. But thank you. You've been so much help.
And what were the statues? Sorry.
There was a
So the
man
first...
slumped over with a backpack. The first one. The second one was the opposite of that. It's a man walking with pride, looking at the sky. The third one was a man walking with his dog, and the fourth one was a man walking without the dog, but a sword in hand.
There's one knelt at a
So
grave.
number 3 was a man knelt at a grave sobbing.
That's the
and
one.
number 4 was a man walking with sword in hand with his dog.
With his dog, okay.
And then there were 4 braziers in front of the statues.
Clearly we've got to light them in the right order.
So I guess the way that the man walks through life, closed off and miserable, I would say that's the slump with the backpack, because he's walking through life with all his troubles on his back. So I would say that's first. And then he finds a companion, so that's his dog.
And then he's happy. So that's the second one.
No, the dog's the second.
Hey, not
1,
a second.
3, 4, 2.
And then I would say that it's him sobbing at his grave.
No, 3 is the grave.
Yes.
And then the man proud looking at the sky.
So
is-
the order to light them would be 1, 3, 4, 2.
Hey, let's do it. Make sure you got the torches.
Yeah, I'll whip out a torch and strike it up and light them in that order.
1, 3, 4, and 2. And a door opens. The plaque parts, and an entranceway stands before you.
See, your dwarf is smart when he's not pissed.
I don't know. I still feel like that was
Can we see where it goes?
Because this still could be wrong, and we've now opened a door that could go to bad places.
Would you like to step through?
Yeah.
And you do. You step through.
Is the witch coming with us?
Kira puts her hand out. Just hold on one moment, Witcher, before you walk through. Sensing that something's not quite right, but I'm not sure what.
I'll look back at her, listen, and then I'll look down the tunnel. Do I see anything?
You do not. It's pitch black.
Even with torch in hand?
Even with torch in hand. This looks like a magical darkness.
Can I see through the magical darkness?
You cannot.
So she senses something's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Just before you stepped into the corridor. It's entirely up to you, though.
I feel like you lit them wrong. I think it should have been 4, 2, 3, 1.
The man sobbing at the grave first.
No, the grave is number 3.
I'm looking at what Jim put.
The first one was him slumped over.
Yeah.
Second one was him really happy and all was good. Third one was the grave. And the fourth one was him walking with his dog all happy.
They're backwards.
So I think it should be 4, 2, 3, 1.
We were following that, I think. Sorry.
Yeah.
It should be walking with the dog, happy as the second
So
one.
the answer's right. The order's wrong.
And then it's the grave, and then he slumped over because he's
Well.
miserable after the grave. 4, 2, 3, 1. Personally.
We'll just snuff them out then.
Yeah, we'll step
You
back.
snuff out the flames.
Step back and...
Just as the door's about to close, a ghostly hand reaches out as it slams shut and it goes back in again.
I think we should have gone in. Don't know why. So, I want to have the backpack guy first. Then I want the walking with the dog. Then I want the sobbing at the grave. And the proud walking looking at the sky.
So 1, 4, 3, 2.
Yes.
Are you allowing Dimdish to light this?
Yeah. I'm
1, 4, 3, 2?
I'm
Yeah,
standing
try it.
back.
So
yeah.
he does. He lights 1, 4, 3, and 2, and once again the plaque parts and the entryway opens. But this time you can see through it, and you can see through the archway a laboratory.
I will look back at the witch and give her a nod, and walk through.
And you walk through. Before you is what looks to be a lab. And there's a large desk just in front of you with vials and bottles on it.
Been ransacked, or it's just old?
Give me a perception check, being the first through.
Nothing. Literally naught.
I'm blind.
That's not a 1. It's just a naught. I got 2, but I've got a -2.
I guess your eyes haven't adjusted to the darkness. I wonder even if you were looking in the room.
You're not paying attention as you step through the archway. You're looking dead ahead at the lab. What's your AC?
I want to talk about it.
It's a 15 hit.
Yeah.
Suddenly, from the side, out the corner of your eye, you see a blade swing at you. You dodge the first one, but it comes back again and strikes you across your chest.
I'm guessing we all see this.
You will. From the cavern, you'll see him step through and then this blade just slash across him.
Oh, here we go.
You take 11 points of damage. And can everyone roll initiative for me? So Witcher, you spin round and you can see standing before you this hulking figure in black armor, a skull on top of his head in the shape... the helmet is in the shape of a skull on the top of his head. It's instantly recognizable to you that this is a soldier of the Wild Hunt.
Oh.
Ren and Dimdish, you see this through the tunnel as well, because this man has just shuffled round after striking Velimir and is standing in front of him. Ren, it's your turn.
I'm going to run forwards to try and get past Velimir, because I'm guessing 30 feet I can run.
You can go past him.
I can
Yeah,
go
that's
past
fine.
him. Firebolt to the face.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
It hits. Roll your damage.
8.
So you sprint past Velimir and you let off a firebolt that strikes the Wild Hunt soldier in his chest and knocks him, just puts him back a little bit on the back foot, and he spins and sees you. Velimir, it's your turn.
I will whip out Big Silver Swordy Boy
Yep.
and take a swing at him. 16.
Miss. You take a swing at him and it misses. He jumps backwards away from you. Kira runs into the room. She points towards him and flames erupt from her hands, dousing the Wild Hunt soldier. He fails to move out the way as he takes 25 points of damage.
Okay, so she's going to be our tank.
Perfect.
She could do it. Fuck him up. Grab his dick and twist it.
She's a powerful sorceress. The Wild Hunt soldier, covered in flames, scorched, still looks at you, Witcher, as the first person in front of him, and he swings again. 16 and a 17.
Yep.
18 points of damage as he brings 2 massive slashes down on you, opening deep wounds across you.
No fucking kidding.
Still standing?
Yep.
Good.
Better than he ever been.
Dimdish, your turn.
Do I see him getting fucked up?
You do. You see this guy just sever into his arms, his legs. He's opened up wounds across Velimir.
Run up to him. Cure wounds on the Witcher. Not on the Wild Hunt guy.
Just so you
He
clear.
is one hot boy right now. Or flamey.
12 points. Healing.
Healed for 12. Ren, it's your turn.
So I'm still in front of him, aren't I?
Yep.
Firebolt again.
Roll to
Right.
hit.
Try and do the face.
17 still misses.
So it was on the 17.
I didn't see.
So you let off a firebolt and it streams past this Wild Hunt soldier and he just moves his head out the way to the side. Velimir, it's your turn.
I will use one of my signs.
Okay. Which one would you like to use
I'm going to use Quen.
for protection?
You shouldn't have. Thank you for that. I thought he was casting it on me. I think it'd be so nice.
Remind me, Quen,
Heals 1d8.
as a bonus action, so you place your hands upon yourself and heal yourself.
And then I will swing away. 22.
It hits.
9.
So you retaliate. You swing your sword upwards and catch him just in sort of in between his armor plate in his arm and just nick across his shoulder.
He's got a flesh wound.
Kira's turn. She steps back and starts ushering some arcane words, and suddenly the earth rumbles and a giant hand erupts out of the stone floor and flies towards the soldier.
It's Mage's hand.
Maximilian's earthen grasp.
Oh, okay.
And it grabs him
Hold that bastard in place.
and holds him firm and does 11 points of damage. It's the Wild Hunt's turn. He'll try and break free of the earthen grasp. He does not. He is stuck and held in place. Dimdish, it's your turn.
I'm gonna.
That mean attack rolls have an advantage.
Yes, all right.
Not a moving target.
No, it's fine. He is held in place. I'll allow it.
I'm gonna inflict wounds on the bastard.
Okay. So you walk up and you poke your fingers in between the earthen grasp.
17. Oh wait, I got advantage, didn't I?
17.
What?
You miss. You can't quite find a way through the grip of the earthen grasp to place your hands on him. Ren, it's your turn.
Shocking grasp.
Okay, so you too step forward and reach into the earthen grasp's hands, trying to touch the guy.
No, it's not happening. It's a 6.
You have advantage. Roll again.
13 still.
You two can't find your way through this grip. Velimir, it's your turn.
I will shrug off a little bit, and I'm just gonna look for a hole and poke.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
It hits. You manage to find a way through the grip of the earthen grasp.
Yeah, boy.
And you stab in.
13 damage. That is the maximum I can do.
The guy lets out a bit of a grunt as you thrust your sword through and you find flesh and
Suck my
bone.
massive silver cock.
It's Kira's turn. She maintains focus with the earthen grasp as it crushes down on this guy a bit further. The soldier tries to break free. And he does not. He cannot wriggle free of this grasp. Dimdish, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'll cast. I will cast inflict wounds on him.
And you reach through again.
No chance. Right. That's a 9. No.
Nope.
It was better.
You still
No, no, no.
can't find a gap or an opening.
I mean, literally, I have to roll over like 16. to hit.
Ren, it's your turn.
Firebolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's a classic.
21.
It hits.
8 damage.
Ren's been working on her accuracy and fires through a gap in the fingers of the earthen grasp a firebolt that collides with the soldier. Velimir, it's your turn.
I will just stab again, just straight up fucking pokies, and completely miss. The best I got was a 9.
Yep, so this time you can't find your way through the earthen grasp's hold. It's Kira's turn. She just maintains focus on the grasp again. The hand is starting to come further in and in as it slowly starts to squeeze the life out of this wild hunt soldier. He tries to break free again and does not break free. The hand holds him in place. The strength is leaving his body. He's on his last legs. Dimdish, it's your turn.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna bless everyone here instead.
Okay.
That means now you get an extra D4 to your attack rolls,
Cool.
Perfect. Thank you.
which might help us actually hit the bloody thing.
Ren, it's your turn.
Firebolt again.
Roll to hit.
Oh,
Advantage.
yes, advantage, yeah.
And with a +4 D4.
That's not helping
I
me.
mean, that's not gonna help.
No. I've
Ren,
got
you
7.
cannot... You hit the earthen grasp with your firebolt and it doesn't affect it in any way.
No.
Velimir, it's your turn.
I'm gonna swing at him with a longy sword, and 18
Hits.
hits, 7 damage, and then I will use my action surge to swing again. 21.
It hits again.
Not so impressive on the second one. It's 12.
So with your first strike, you thrust your sword through and it goes straight through the man's stomach. And as you pull it out, you hear a little moan come from him and you thrust again, and this time you go straight through his helmet's eye slit
Yeah.
and go through his head as his body goes limp. The earthen grasp dissolves around him and the slumped dead body of the wild hunt soldier lays at the floor.
I will put my foot on his chest and pull the sword out
You do.
and give it a little flick to get the blood off, and then sheath.
We got him. I guess.
I will turn to the witch and look her up and down. Those hands are pretty magical, aren't they?
I told you I was powerful. I didn't lie.
And I will have a look around the room.
Roll an investigation on the lab. Would you all like to have a look around now? The lab?
Yeah.
Roll investigations.
I'll have a look.
12.
7.
17.
I guess.
So with a 7, you don't see much. You're flicking through one of the toppled bookcases, and you're just looking through some of the books and that. But there's nothing of significance laying in the piles. Ren, you look around at the alchemy table, and you can see some recognizable potions and ingredients that a normal sorceress would use. So this high elf has obviously been dabbling in alchemy.
Can I steal some potions?
You can take some ingredients. There's nothing that's been made. There's just
okay.
ingredients.
Yeah, I'll take some of that then.
You find a book on the desk, and inside it is a little piece of paper. And as you unfold the paper, it reads, "Dearest Cirilla, I had hoped that you had found me before the wild hunt, but it seems that you have not. I have left, and I will come searching for you. I will start my search with the Bloody Baron, as I believe that you may be there. I hope this letter finds you. I hope this letter reaches you."
I will hand the letter off to Dimdish.
Hey,
Have a read through.
I'll have a look. Oh, so we got to go and meet the Baron by the looks of it.
Maybe return a man's horse before we
What?
Well, no, you bought the horse.
illegally.
What?
Well,
You don't know that.
You don't know that. The
I
only
do.
person who overheard that was Ren.
Oh, that's very true. Oh, I don't know. You are right.
Oh, punish him for it
That's
again.
whether or not he,
Man.
unless the Baron knows his itinerary of
horse he's got.
horses, you might be all right.
I might go away with it. Okay, I'll hand him the letter, then have a read through.
Yep.
And I will look around the ingredients for the potions. Is there anything I can use that maybe replace some that I lost earlier in the campaign for some reason?
You spot some dwarven spirit. There's a lot of ingredients here you can't identify, though. As you know, this man is a high elf, so he would dabble in things that you are not familiar with. But you can definitely see a large supply of dwarven spirit.
I will take as much as I can carry.
Okay, so you do. You all also notice that Kira Metz is rummaging through some cupboards and pulls a lantern out with a big smile on her face.
What you found there?
The lantern that I was looking for.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Lovely.
I didn't
Does it-
realise we
Does
were
it do
coming
anything?
here.
As
And
in, I'm
I will
asking
turn
Kira.
around. A deal's a deal.
Yes, I'd need to speak to you about that. And she walks over to you. The lantern, it's for something that's important to me. However, I'm going to request that you perhaps do it for me, Witcher, if that's something that you could do. Before you venture forth, before anything else, would you do this one thing for me and I'd be in your debt? I'm quite a good person to have in your debt.
You're already in my debt. I've given you a lantern and you've given me no information.
I gave you this cave.
The cave is not information. We found it in a book
you
in
would-
the cave.
You would not have found this cave without me, Witcher.
What am I doing with the lantern?
There is a tower on Fyke Isle. I need you to go to this tower. In it lies a laboratory. There are important things in there. And I need you to make sure the island is safe for me to be there. There are rumours of things that move around. I need you to go to the tower. I need you to find the lab. I need you to rid this isle of anything that may cause me problems. And I need you to take this lantern with you.
The way I see it, you're the most powerful thing in this room, so why am I going?
Unfortunately, the things that live on this isle are things I don't dabble with. The types of monsters, ghosts, aren't my forte.
Well, lucky for you, I've got training. And what do I get out of this except your debt? What favour do I get to call in?
Whatever favour you wish to call from me.
Can it be removing this hat?
I can't remove your hat, but there are many other things that I can do.
Well, I tried.
And when I request, you will not say no?
I will not. You may need me in the future, Witcher, and I will be there.
I'll go kill your fucking monsters.
And she hands you the lantern and also a little box. The box will be for us to communicate through.
Don't give me a phone number.
The lantern... Well, the lantern shows you what cannot be seen.
I will pocket the box and I will hold on to the lantern.
And she opens up a portal in front of you all. This portal will lead you to Fyke Isle. From there, you will have to travel to the tower alone.
Well, straight there.
I'm not going. Unless you can bring my horse.
I can do this as well. However, you are trapping your horse on an isle. A very small island that lives in the middle of a lake. Do you wish to do that?
I'll get my horse off there, don't you worry.
Okay. So she leads you all back out of the cave. And she opens up a portal back to Mudclops. And you go back to find your horse. And she does. She opens up a portal and ushers for you all to go through, including your horse. There is no time to waste.
I'll step through.
Yep, stepping through.
All right, I guess I'm going with these guys.
And so you all go through. Will Velimir discover the mystery of Fyke Isle? Will Ren ever remove her bobble hat? Will Dimdish follow these two around forever?
He's drunk, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Find out next time on How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master, The Search for Ciri. What was that noise?
I heard a little squeaky fart too.
What was this?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's definitely a little squeaky fart.
If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what
Fanny
we're up
Ann
to,
strikes
you
again.
can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, or go to our website at hownottosummon.com, where you can find all our links. I've been your DM, Sheeny Senpai.
I've been Jim as Dimdish.
I've been Fran as Ren.
And I've been Grayson as your Witcher.
See you later.
See you.
Ta-ra!